Hey ladies and gents, it's Zembak, and we are looking at the, and it's been a while since I did a fucking video for Warplanes. I didn't realize it's been that long. I've just been doing replays. I play too many games, really, I honestly do. This is not even, yeah. But so they're giving this plane away. Complete 4 mini missions, and you get a free tier 4 plane. And most people have probably seen this. If you're not, or you're not even playing Warplanes anymore, or you haven't playing casually, and it's been months since you played it, blah blah blah, whatever. This is a pretty simple set of missions. In fact, I think I did it in like 3 or maybe 4 games easily. The first mission, do 1,000 HP of damage, and you get some fucking whatever. 50,000 in the second mission, 50,000 silver. And the third one, you get 5 emergency medical kits, 5 fire extinguishers, blah blah blah, engine restart systems. So you get some consumables, pretty sweet. The last one is earn 10,000 personal points in a single battle, which is a paint scheme, slot, and hangar. So you can do that in, I think, anything above tier 4. Yeah, anything above tier 4, you can complete this mission for this fine piece of machinery. I played a few games in it tonight. For the most part, we all know what the P-36C is, right? This is the one we have in game. This has got 3 7.62s and 1 50 cal machine gun. Where the XP-36F comes in is it's got 2 23 millimeters. It's got cannons, boys. Yes, the pew pew of the P-36 is no more. You get 2 23 millimeters and 2 7.62s. So what was this? Essentially, there really isn't much on it. They decided to mount heavier armament on a P-36A fuselage. They took 2 23 millimeter, I believe they were Danish cannons, and mounted them with fairings underneath the wings. And we ended up with the XP-36F. Problem with the aircraft is when they added all that weight and ammunition and guns, it jumped up to a staggering 6,850 pounds. Yes, that's the size of a family fucking soccer mom car. And it dropped speed to 265 miles an hour. So, pretty much right after they did it, they just like, no, and they immediately removed the 23 millimeters and returned it to its original P-36A fuselage. Pretty interesting, right? So, but this is what we get. It's got twice the firepower of a P-36C, and I'll be honest with you, the P-36C always kind of suffered anyway, just because, and the fucking number of specialist P-36Cs out there, you guys are a bunch of sadists. That's all I gotta say. I think I played like 5 games in this plane, and all I saw was P-36Cs running around, specialized. What the? The bots don't even like to fly those fucking things. So, yeah. So we got the this aircraft. What is it? Just don't turn with it. It's got terrible maneuverability, less than the P-36C. Altitude performance is about the same. Airspeed's about the same. Survivability is about. It's just the gun armament and that it's got a advantage over the P-36C. Otherwise, it's pretty much just your standard P-36 with a slight less maneuverability. I've set this one up mostly for the guns, at least with equipment wise, and of course speed. This is a vertical plane. You want to stay in the vertical as much as possible to not get into a turn fight with this thing. It's like you're dragging a fucking parachute behind you. It's just slow turning, doesn't want to do what it wants. It just stay away from anything that can outmaneuver you. Always stay in the vertical, up or down. And that's what the video I did. I did one video on it, or I'm going to show you one video. It's a pretty quick video tonight on this aircraft. There isn't really a whole lot to say about it because everybody's probably already got it by now, or if they haven't got it by now, they'll be like, do I want it? Do I want it? It's a P-36, right? I'm sorry, not the P-36. This P-36. This P-36 has got the I was a P-36C. Fuck, I don't even know where I'm at tonight. But yeah, the upgrades on this one are, of course, 2 50 cals and 4 7.62s with a gun armament of 9. The XP-36, of course, has 10. So it's got, but the thing about it is with the 223 millimeters compared to your the average P-36 is that these guns do make quite a bit of difference if you're dealing with large HP targets. As long as you keep off of the trigger, you know, you're going to take some big chunks out of heavy fighters and bombers and that kind of thing. You know, where like the P-36 was just more of a the P-36 was more of a pray and spray. Wow, I guess I didn't even see that was a premium. I don't know. I'm losing it, boys. I'm losing it. So, with that said, I'll bring up the gameplay for you. It's not, I mean, it's not a bad premium by no means. You get in the, if you stay in the vertical, you know, I mean, other than like the BF-109, P-40, you know, those guys. I should say the BF-109 in its own tier, it'll do fine when it fights things that above itself, like these, you know, P-40s and what's not. It suffers a little bit just because of its, you know, altitude difference and that kind of stuff and airspeed. But for the most part, as long as you stay in the vertical up and down, you're fine. Just don't get into a turn fight with anything. Yeah. Pretty otherwise not too bad. So I'm going to bring up the gameplay for you guys to see this new premium plane. Alright fellas, back with the replay with the XP-36F. I had some better games, like personal point-wise with it or whatever, but this one I tried to specifically use this plane in its what you should be doing with it, which is in the vertical as much as possible, at altitude. Seems like the other ones I was fucking around more, and I think I actually crashed more times than not. I don't know what the fuck was going on. I was having some pain issues, but yeah, this one's a little bit more like the plane should be played, which is, of course, like I said, it did the vertical. You know, it's fairly quick, gets up to altitude. I always keep the boost on this one as much as I can. So yeah, getting up to about my 1,500 meters here. We're going to head over to the missile base. And hopefully, the other bunch goes to the other side. There's a fair amount of humans on each side. There's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so there's about 3 on each side. So coming in here, we pick up the first target, which is the BF-110B, which could always kind of be a pain in the ass here. So we're going to take a pass at him, and around we go. I don't have a problem getting into a turn fight with a BF-110, so we're just going to stay on him. He's out of the circle, but at this point I don't really give a fuck. I want him dead because you know how BF-110s are. Just when you think you're safe, it's like a fucking sky shark. They zoom in from the outside edge, and they fucking kill you. So pick up the F1 or the Falkwell 57. We're not going to go with him. We're going to work on these AO-192s off to the side here. Yeah, there's lots of blue over here. They pick up the first, but fuck me, they turn it quickly. So we got the Blenheim in the Nicholas in the Blenheim 4. We're going to pick him up here. I don't really want to drop down yet. I'm at 1,700 meters. I'm at altitude where I want to be here. So if I do start having to, when this thing finally does flip, I'll keep my altitude so I don't have to deal with all that red down here. So we'll pick up the Blenheim. He's going to be outside there. He's outside. Just one less thing to worry about. And we're just going to wait for him to spawn here. We're looking for our first set of KI-27 now. We're going to drop down too far on that one. We got the Falkwolf coming in here one more time, the 57. See if we can put some shells into him. Nope. Yeah, so we're going to flip back up here. Like I said, I'm waiting for them, the guys to respawn, and there they've respawned. I'm still at altitude. I still have, you know, like I said, I still have the ability to get away from most everything at this tier. This is a tier 4. And, of course, now the sound bug is stuck. So, pick up the Falkwolf, or not the Falkwolf, the AO. Got the next AO-192. Still, like I said, keeping up that 1,400 meters, just in case. Thank you for that. Fucking the enemy bots ram you, and the human bot and your friendly bots ram you in this game now. Just fucking insane. So back up to 1,590 meters, whatever, roughly here. We'll pick up the Falkwolf, put a big burst into him, and we're just gonna wait on it. Like I said, with the 20 millimeters, if you can stay on them and keep them cool, they will take off HP pretty quickly. That's what. And they've, like I said, with the longer range on it, you know, the 7.62s and the 50s are pretty short range. This one's about 700 meters with those little the 23s, so you have the ability to get out there. So we're going to climb back up here and stay at altitude. We're going to wait till we see what our next target is here. What do we got coming in here? Ooh, take a pass. Back up again. Let's see what else. Like I said, I don't want to drop down too low. Just trying to stay above that 1,000 meters. There we go. Picked up the XP-36F in Ermy piles. Finished him off. And yeah, up in the vertical. Stay in the vertical. Keep the airspeed up. That's the winning solution with this plane here. Pick up the incoming bomber here. The Blind M4 is back. Nicholas is like, yeah, that's just a P-36. Oh, but it's not, my friend. Stay in on the Blind. Let's see if we can finish him off here. We're just holding this right here. This is pretty much it. I feel somewhat dirty. This was some seal clubbing shit from way back. Actually, I shouldn't say that. I had a fuck of a time getting a win. I three wins to get the stupid plane. You know, three games to win, 3 games to get the plane, and then I went fucking like 0-4 for my first four games with this. Apparently, Apparently, I got seal clubbed. Then I went a little bit of winning streak here. So I did win some games after that. Pulled down here in the BF-110B in Harold. Let's see if we can pick him up here before he gets too low. Nope, we're not gonna dive down there. We're gonna get back up here into the vertical and get back above our 1,000 meters here. There we go. Flip up and over. We've contained everybody. We've got our air superiority achieved, and now I'm going to pick up the BF-110B one more time. There's not a whole lot going on here, so now I think I can drop down here and stay on these on this heavy, and of course both 2 heavies here. But we're going to pick off the P-36 that just showed up here, XP-36, one more time here. Ermy Pyle is like, I got you, boys, and we're back around on him. Come on. Like I said, turns like brick. Big brick. Oh, there we go. Ermy finishes off the I-16, and we're going to be right down in on him. My tail's all beat to shit. I can't turn. Worse than usual. And hopefully I can get around here on Ermy. Oh, no. Round we go. Oh, here we go. Ah! She's operational. Thank God somebody picked him up. So we're back up into this to finish this off. We got one more. We got a bomber up there, and then we got one more heavy fighter. The BF-110B's coming in here. Let's see if we pick up another kill here before everything ends. And can't quite get all of him. Let's flip back around, stay on his tail. There we go. Finish him off. And yeah, that was game. Pretty easy game. Like I said, there's not really a whole lot to say about this plane. I mean, it's a P-36 with 23 millimeters. But like I said, I thought I'd put it out there. If anybody hasn't seen this plane or heard about getting a free Tier 4 premium, by all means, go jump in there. So with that said, thanks for watching, guys, and hopefully I'll get back into doing more World of Warplanes stuff again. My schedule's kind of hectic, or started to slow down.